Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Weddings and Messages. I'm Angel. This TarotScope reading will cover August 16th to the 31st, 2025. It's a collective and general reading, so if something does not resonate, just check your other placements. All the links are down below in the description box. On the 21st of August, I'll be uploading the 5th Summer Love bonus reading that will focus only on love. This reading, however, will focus on everything, love included. But before we start, I'd like to thank so much those that left me a donation in my PayPal donation jar. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, now let's start our reading by looking at what the stars are doing, and then we're going to take a look at messages from the tarot. Virgo, we're going to start off on the 22nd of August with the sun that is entering the sign of Virgo. So we have a very grounded recalibration coming up, okay? Because Virgo energy, as you know, because it's your sign, supports healthy habits and inner clarity. So start decluttering your space, Virgo, because there's something coming in. Definitely something coming in. In fact, the sun in Virgo will be followed by a new moon in Virgo because your season is arriving. Now, we're going to have a specific new moon reading for this. And what I'll anticipate here, if you haven't seen it, is usually in the new moon readings, we talk about starting something new. This new moon is very particular. It's going to start at 0 degrees in Virgo, which is very rare and really very potent as a restart point. Okay, this new moon is energetically clean and bursting with potential. I think you know what I mean. You're a Virgo. Now, it also forms a square to Uranus, which can bring sudden changes or distractions. So that's why we were saying declutter and get ready, because at any moment, anything can happen. Now, this energy that we're looking at with the new moon and squaring Uranus and the sun in Virgo means that you're ready to begin again, refreshed and aligned. Okay, so trust in your vision, Virgo, and take a chance because everything is aligning for you. Now, the new moon, if you haven't seen the readings, we always talk about starting something new, as I mentioned. With this new moon, because it is so powerful, just in case you don't watch the video, hold off on manifesting or wait to start something new until a day or two later, okay? Because this is a very powerful new moon. However, I suggest you do take a look at the video because there's going to be information for you there. Okay, on the 25th of August, Venus is going to be entering the sign of Leo, okay? And so we're going to end the month with heat, with passion, fiery passion, and radiant confidence. So you can shine love and you can shine magnetism. This is your green light to use your magic vibes and manifest from the heart, okay? Now, this is going to inspire secret desires and quiet romance. So, Virgo, keep self-love as your secret. And in the meantime, believe in your power because it's time to let it live. Okay, Virgo, this is all about you. The sky is all about you. Let's now take a look at messages that are coming through from the tarot to warn you, nudge you, anything that you need to know for the last 2 weeks that are important. Ooh, well, look at you. Well, look at you. Look at your rewards, your success, your achievement, your independence. You're doing good. On the job, you're doing so good. Now, Virgos usually are very good on the job, and they usually do make a lot. So this really doesn't surprise me, okay? You're doing very well. Let's see. A lot of the readings this time for this TarotScope are centering around love. Sorry, around financial matters. And in a few days, we're going to have the love ones. But love does come through every once in a while. Yours, in fact, is concentrating on financial matters. We do have Venus in the picture. And Venus is of both love and finances. Okay, let's see. Knight of Wands is in the reverse. Okay. There's something... I'm going to have to go through this one a little bit more. There is something of a bit impatient inside of you. Yeah, I'm picking up there's something, it's not like you're happy or you're doing well, etc. But at the same time, you're a little bit impatient and I don't want you to become passive. Okay, I want to go see what this is all about. There's someone that actually isn't passive. That's why I was picking it up, fearing that you'd go there. There's someone already, there's a Virgo out there that is impassive. Sorry, passive. Yeah, it's so confusing. There's like two energies crossing each other at this point. Okay, let's see if this clarifies a bit more. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Yeah. There's something not going right here. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, you're doing too much. See how the contrast? There's someone that's not doing enough and someone that is doing too much work. Way too much work. What's going on here? Way too much work. King of Swords. Okay, there's a rationality going on between you. There's an imbalance. Someone is not working enough and someone is working too much. And as I see it, you're the one that's working a lot. Okay? Now it's getting clearer. Wow, that was confusing. There was another energy just looping in there. Okay. And the energy between the two of you, between these two people, is very irrational. There's conflict here. Even though the conflict card hasn't come up, I can actually feel it. There's conflict because you guys are going in two different directions. This is somebody that you're working with that is causing you some problems. Yeah, and you also have the Four of Wands in the reverse. By causing you some problems, you are you're not getting the support that you need, and it's creating, again, it's underlining the fact of instability. Okay, you're definitely having instability because of this. It's not affecting your financial matters, but it's affecting you as a person and when you work, the way you work, because they're bothering you. I would almost suggest a vacation in this period, because that would do you a lot of good if you haven't had it yet. No? Okay. But, yeah, there's definitely... Oh, okay. There's definitely a conflict and an imbalance. Let's go see. Page of Wands. Okay, something starts to pick up now. Page of Wands. You do have a lot of ideas on the job. Nine of Wands. But you're getting tired of this. Okay, you're coming close to success, but at the same time, it's you that's working. And you're getting tired of this. You're getting tired of having to do the majority of the work, when it's not fair, of course, when you're the one that has the ideas. And then someone's not acting on it, and things are not going well. Yeah, see? The Two of Cups. It's causing you problems in your relationships as well. Definitely. Okay? The Two of Cups means that here you have so much tension and there's bad communication. Be careful not to take this home. Whatever's happening on the job, be careful, Virgo, not to take it home with you, because you don't want to do that. You're going to leave it there. I mean, there's definitely contrast. Oh, I just heard Spirit say it could be the reverse for some. Yeah. For some, it's the contrast at home that may influence the job. Okay. Not for everyone, but for someone out there, it's the reverse, that the job is going well, and it's a private life that may be influencing it, and therefore influencing your day job, your working life, your professional life. Okay. Okay, let's go on. Let's see what else we have for Virgo. Maybe how they can handle this, what message there is. Page of Cups. Okay. Nice. Okay. The Page of Cups talks about your inner child. Okay. And I'm hearing bring it out. I had said go on vacation before. Here we go. Okay. See the girl sitting there playing an instrument and looking at the water. She has detached. She has detached from work. Virgo, sometimes you have to detach from work as well. You need to get away. You need to disconnect, because you are a very, very hard worker and you're very, very dedicated to it. But for yourself, for your own peace, you should just take your inner child out and go out and have fun a little bit. Okay. And I had said, could Spirit offer us a suggestion? Okay. Two of Swords. Now with the Two of Swords, you're looking at being stuck in the middle of something. You know that one is better than the other. You actually know which choice to make. Yeah, there's this conflict here. Okay. between this passive person that you're working with and yourself, you do have to make a choice. You're either going to have to choose to change something because you really can't go on with this situation. So some changes should be coming along. Now, the stars had already said new moon, and when this happens, you can close, okay? So it's not uncommon for me to do a reading with a new moon where things get closed off because they have another door has to open, okay? And in this case, it looks like you will be getting a choice between something new coming in. Okay, so we're looking towards the end of the 2 weeks, towards the end of the month. And you're going to have to be deciding. So this period of relaxation, of detaching, taking a couple of days off or a week off, will actually do you very good for this decision. See? Last judgment. Okay. So we have the self-evaluation, as we said. You're going to evaluate at this point. You have to detach to decide. You have to come to a decision to say, shall I continue with them or shall I change? New moon is influencing you. You may have sparks coming out of the blue. You may simply have distractions. You do need actually to have a distraction to understand something. But maybe during your distraction, what you're going to see is some insight to something. Okay? That's why we were saying, take out your inner child, because your inner child can see things differently. Adults, we grow up and we start working, we always see things in the same manner. A child will approach it differently, but our inner child is still alive. So if we are able to disconnect a bit and take a look at things from our inner child's point of view, we can get a lot of clarity on the actual situation, okay? And then making the decision will be very easy. And at that point, your evaluation, you're going to be doing it. You're the one in charge of it. You're going to decide, you're going to be the one deciding to continue this partnership or whatever it is, or continue. And as you can see in the picture, this girl that's playing a flute, there's a lot of butterflies coming out of it, out of the music and the light from above. You will get that knowledge, you will get that illumination, and there's transformation, there's change in the air. Virgo, get ready for your change. Get ready for your change. It's a new moon in your sign, very powerful. Reset at 0 degrees. You start off brand new, clean slate. Get ready, become reflective, and stay open. I will catch you on my next reading that's coming up in a few days, the Summer Love bonus reading. That way we can go into love a little bit more deeper. Well, very deeper. It's all going to be on love. Hope to see you there. Thank you in the meantime for being with me, for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Virgo. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. From Angel.